in 4th and 5th grade, she was having a real hard time, and they had her in the special ed classrooms all day long, and she'd kind of get bullied a little bit, and she would tell us frequently she hated school and she wanted to quit school.
After, researching the schools that claim to support neurodiverse kids, we looked at it and said, I think Only Assets really does.
There's multiple chances for students if they didn't do well on an assignment or on an exam. They can always go back to the teacher. The teachers always have study sessions before the test. They're always able to ask if they can do corrections on their homework and their test.
We chose Assets because they have individualized plans where per student, and we knew Cole needed that from the school he came from.
We chose Assets for Zach because he was a different learner and he wasn't feeling confident.
Because we felt that this was the best place that he could be to be able to grow, his confidence, his just watching him be able to get to his potential.
She wouldn't be the person if she hadn't have come, the same person if she hadn't have come to Assets. We're pretty sure of that.
It's really about just seeing my kids thrive and be happy and really just engaging. And so that's what Assets has been doing for my girls and made the transition from Maryland to here and start a whole new kind of chapter of life a year early, easy.
I can write a book about that. They brought out Cole's strengths. Assets, we knew he had challenges, but finding out where he excels in, they brought that out in Cole. So they took this student that from his old school was in, a self-contained special education class and put him just in a small class, and we found out that he's actually pretty brilliant.
The small class size really helped him a lot, where he can get in his own comfort level in terms of learning.
Now he has the mindset now where he's not afraid, and that in and of itself for us has been tremendous. The growth we've seen and just the turnaround has, it was money well spent.
Because of Assets, Zach has a better opportunity to go out in this world. He understands who he is and can speak up for himself. He's going to go on to college on the mainland in Boston and be independent. And he knows where his boundaries are. He knows learning strategies to help himself.
So because of Assets, Cole has definitely reached his highest potential as a student, as a high school student. When they tell you that that they bring out the best in your student, and my son is living proof of that.
Because of Assets, my girls have all the confidence they need to know, one, that they'll be fine in college, and two, they can actually work a full-time job and be great at it.
He really learned how to speak up, what he needs for his educational, what he needs in order to succeed in schooling, and not be afraid to ask for it, and really advocate for himself.
Because of Assets, she got to do this mentorship. The last 2 years, she helped out with Hula Girl Productions last year, and this year she's been with Island Sight and Sound. So every Wednesday she was helping out with different productions, and that's been kind of her dream where she wants to go. So this has been the perfect lineup for her.
As far as bringing, him out of his own person and making him realize that he can, they gave him the confidence to know that he can, compete with the other kids, from around his age group level. It was money well spent. It was a good investment in our child. I can't think of any other place anywhere that would have done the same.
I think the investment is really in himself, not necessarily on education, but his self-confidence, his look at the future. He knows he can do well in any kind of setting now, and the different opportunities it's given, whether it was sports or the mentorship program. He loved history of all things. But I just think overall, when he comes out, when he graduates, his outlook on himself, his self-confidence, it's amazing how it's transformed him from a student that struggled a little bit to a pretty confident student now, and he's off to college.
I think if parents are on the fence about assets, that they would find that anything that their child is looking for can be found on the campus.
I would tell a parent looking at assets to give your child the chance to grow, to come here and experience the small class sizes like my husband said.
Yeah, my advice to any parents that are looking to, bring their child here is try summer school first. If their child's not already enrolled, in the lower school, just have their son or daughter come here for a summer session and see, what they feel, and I think they'll be the same as we do. Their student will want to be here.
You don't have to consider it, just it's the right way to go. We're living proof. We've never had any regrets. We're very, very happy with what Assets did for us as a family.
If they haven't, come down for one of the openings to do so, really come down, visit the campus, talk with the faculty, whether, elementary or high school, and I would say don't be frightened or daunted by the cost.
You want to make the investment in your child, you should do it. You should really decide what's best for the child.
And Miss Sandy, Mr. Massa, Miss Nikki, thank you for your support. I know there are also teachers that he would only see on campus who would lend a hand. And also, for example, Ms. Young made a bowling sign for him for their final match. I mean, it's just that family caring of a small school, and also the caring of the individual teachers, the coaches. Ms. James, we kept pushing him for individual colleges just to look one more time at where he really wanted to end up. Ms. Wu has always been there, and the caring and community that was created for him made a huge, huge difference. So thank you to the teachers and the administration. I know it's been a long 10 years, but we appreciate it. Thank you.
Peter's done a fantastic job. I hope he can continue the momentum with the program. But yeah, Nikki and all the other faculty, I can't say enough really about them. Everybody that works or teaches at Assets, they all are singularly minded and they all think of the kids first.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. We just really appreciate all the support. Been so much support, so thank you.
And I really appreciate everything you've done, especially the fact that you allowed my daughters to come in, and they were the first ones, I understand, to come directly into 12th grade. So thank you, because what you don't know is if that wasn't possible, we were not going to be able to come to Hawaii. So you've made this a wonderful experience for the girls.
But next, I'd also like to thank all of the people, I guess, behind the scenes that people don't see a lot. The office staff, the custodians, the groundkeepers, they keep the campus beautiful. That's greatly appreciated from us as well.
Thank you. Thank you for helping us raise our son. We did our part at home, and you guys did your guys' part as our family, our extended family. We are grateful to everyone, and as he got older, we really, really appreciated the college counselor. I don't think we could have got this far without her as well. That's another really good resource the school has. Yeah. But to all the teachers and support staff, we are grateful. Very, very grateful.